Ain't blood or cuz, man, blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talk killed like that. Ain't built like that. Run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that. Cap. When you ain't built like that, run around talking like a thug when you gon' bust a slug, man. Niggas get killed like that, acting like you bang set when you ain't blood or cuz, man. Blood'll get spilled like that. Niggas saying really they the plug, but they talking to the judge, man. Get your cap built like that, cause niggas get killed like that. All my niggas ride for me. All my niggas ride with me.
that stick. Load that boy here, fade your line up. Young nigga name is Slay. What you think? Well, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. You PK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing. Like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk for your love, killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. Nigga down to me, eat candy but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga ain't none of me. Base up while I fit a beat. Yeah, AR 2 to 3. Draco with a time, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you. Backstage. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I pray where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies, this hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spin, I ain't listening, is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I stroke that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer, it's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear him, this shit light. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chains. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody won't be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my brain, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy. What it do? What it do? What it do? You know. Ha, ha. Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
It's Kool-Aid, a nigga that sip the Kool-Aid. That LaFraud, single barrel and goose egg. Got the coke going up on a Tuesday. Roast the false prophet like a gourmet souffle. Cause me no say spirit gun like Isupk. Nigga might run up in that black face like Gucci. Boycott a cracker. Kill your favorite rapper. Cause I run with G's like a Green Bay Packer. I chop a Christian like a new machete. When you polygynist, they look at you like R. Kelly. Still these women wanna do me like I'm Akinelli. West Coast sisters love me like a Machiavelli. Make these crackers lick the dust off my boots. We want no cowards in our camp and we ain't taking recruits. My crew the livest, y'all suckers is the jobbers. Niggas run their lips but they damn sure wouldn't try us. Nah, I ain't the same cat who used to break laws. They just rather see me as the same cause. Some rather remain lost. My brain washed with these stained thoughts. I be repping for my niggas riding for the same cause. Cult leader. Yeah. Well, bitch, then I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Better ask somebody, bitch.
Cult leader. Yeah. We speak the truth, but we a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah. Well, listen, I'm a cult leader. Yeah.
What if you could taste the movies?
We turned that idea into
All right. Clap it up. Hey, you want this or what? No, we ain't even like no what's the name. How dare we? How dare we? I got you. All right. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatham to all the brothers. Yahweh Shemar Lathan by Shem Yahushua to all the sisters. We're the ISUPK. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. All right, we've been teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans the truth of the Bible since 1969. And today's is as ISUPK San Antonio history class. And today we're going over the history of Judges. Well, we're going to start the history of Judges. I don't know when we're going to finish the history of Judges because Judges is a lot of history going on in Judges. All right, the book of Judges is very important to the Israelite history. You do what I'm saying? It's very, very, very important. Let's get some of the reasons why it's important. Right? Israel came at a time where the book of Judges came at a time where it was after Joshua, right? And it was before they might be wet, right? Yeah. They might be wet. And it's after Judges. I mean, after Joshua. Right, and it's before the actual monarchs of Israel came, before Saul came, before King Saul came, before King David, before King Solomon. So it was a time where we didn't have a king yet, right? So it's a time where the Lord was raising up different men to lead us out of the captivity, right? But then at the same time, we were in captivity, but then we'll stop believing in the Lord and start worshiping other gods and start worshiping this God, that God. You know what I mean? The God of the Canaanites, Baal, Ashtartha, whatever that lady name is. You know what I mean? We're gonna go over that today. But we stopped worshiping our God and started worshiping other gods and other nations and whatever they wanted us to do, we did. It's not like they was beating us up or anything. We were just willingly doing it. You know what I mean? Because I guess it looks so cool to worship what they was worshiping. You know what I mean? So then the Lord will put us, have them be rulers over us, just like he did the oppressor nowadays. And then there'll be a judge that raises up, you know what I mean, and comes and teaches us just like now. And then the Lord would be our God again, and he would bring us out of captivity, and then we'll live good for a couple years, 60 years or so, and then the next generation come, and then it's the same thing. Same thing. So the book of Judges is very, very important, right? It shows the cycle of sin and redemption. You do what I'm saying? The same cycle that we're in today about the sin, and now we're waiting on our redemption, right? To redeem us. There it is, right? This is where it starts to take place, right? Give me the book of Judges 1:1. Let's go ahead and start with it. It also gives different highlights on different leaders. You know what I mean? On how to be a leader about this and what was going on at this time with this leader, right? You learn a lot from reading the book of Judges, man.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 1, verse 1. Now after the death of Joshua, it came to pass that the children of Israel asked the Lord, saying, who shall go up for us against the Canaanites first,
right,
to fight against them?
Right. Because, Joshua was a military leader, basically. But it just so happened he was the leader of Israel at that time, right? Because that's who Moses left it to, right? Moses died, left it to Joshua, and Joshua led the people through Jericho and all through the all through down the Jordan Valley. You know what I mean? We was destroying the Canaanites, right, giving them hell. You know what I mean? Tearing through them. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Everybody heard about that. Everybody heard about the story of Joshua. It was all around that area about Joshua and the Israelites coming through. And you know what I mean? Be careful when they come through. Be very, very afraid because their God is terrible. That's what they was talking. Real talk. That's what they were talking about. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the Lord said, Judah shall go up. Behold, I have delivered the land unto his hand.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And Judah said unto Simeon, his brother, come up with me into my lot, that we may fight against the Canaanites. And I likewise will go with thee into thy lot. So Simeon went with him.
Right. Go ahead. You understand that, right? About Judah and Simeon? You know, talking about the brothers of, like, they're going up and they're finna go tear fire to the Canaanites. You feel me? It's gonna be real all beef. You know what I'm talking about? All beef, no hamburger. You did. You know what I mean? Real talk. Wait, all beef, no bun. Right. Let's hit them with that one. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And Judah went up, and the Lord delivered the Canaanites and the Perizzites into their hand, and they slew of them in berserk 10,000 men. Right.
So they went. The Judah and Simeon got together, and they went and they slain 10,000 men in the town of Bezek. Right. It was Canaanites and Perizzites. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And they found Adonai-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they slew the Canaanites and the Perizzites.
All right, this is at a time where back then people name cities after themselves. They'll find a city, they'll find a city, start a city, and they'll name the city after themselves. You know what I mean? That's why Israel is named Israel. Right. Israel's not named Israel because it was a beautiful place. Israel's named Israel because a man named Israel had 12 sons, right? And his sons have descendants, and those descendants settled that land. That's why it's called Israel. You dig what I'm saying? That, hey, so Israel is wherever I'm at. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Right. So Adonai-Bezek is in Bezek, right? He's the ruler over that place. Go ahead. Start verse 5 again.
Verse 5. And they found Adonai-Bezek in Bezek, and they fought against him, and they slew the Canaanites and the Perizzites.
Right.
Verse 6.
I'm telling you, they slew him. It wasn't no people. People be like, oh, I run into people tell me all the time, like, oh, you an Israelite? You believe in the Bible? You're a holy man. You're not supposed to be violent, or you're not supposed to be this. You're not supposed to be that. I was like, man, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a warrior. You know what I mean? So when you say certain things, they be like, you're not supposed to say that. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Joshua was it Joshua? Yeah, Joshua was talking to the angel and was like, are you friend or foe? Because he didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what Bible they're reading. You know what I mean? Even with Christ, right? When they came and got Christ, Peter cut the ear off the centurion ear. You know what I mean? He cut the ear off. Like, he was like, nah, it ain't going down like that. I don't know what Bible they're reading. You know what I mean? But they're not reading like, even when you watch like movies like Passion of the Christ, right? They showed the whole thing about when they came and got the king. You know what I mean? When they came and got Christ, right? It was no cutting off of the ear or anything. It was basically like they were helpless. It's not true. That's not true. They were in a land of Israelites. So, you know what I mean? They were surrounded by Israelites. They were just occupied by the Roman, by the Roman. I don't even think it was the Roman army, but I know it was Roman centurion, so maybe it was army. But like, trust me, it wasn't nothing that we couldn't handle. You dig what I'm saying? We were just more like, oh yeah, but if we mess with them, then they're gonna bring the might of Rome. You know what I'm talking about? All of Rome, which they did in 70 AD. We're gonna cover that one day too. Go ahead.
Verse 6. But Adonai-Bezek fled, and they pursued after him.
He fled. He was like, oh, hell no. Nah. You know what I mean? Who is these? You know what I mean? He had to flee. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You take over, you slay everybody. You know what I mean? And then the king gets slain too. Go ahead.
And caught him and cut off his thumbs and his great toes.
What is a great toe?
Your big toe.
I'm trying to tell you, they cut off thumbs and great toes. Yeah, grab something without your thumb.
That's not possible.
It's damn near impossible. It's damn near impossible, brother.
Looking like a special ed.
Yeah. Walk with no toes. I mean, with no big toes.
Yeah.
You can't do it. It'll throw your whole equilibrium off. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 7. And Adonai-Bezek said, 70 kings, having their thumbs and their great toes cut off, gathered their meat under my table, as I have done. So God hath required me. So God has requited me. And they brought him to Jerusalem, and there he died.
Right. So he's saying he conquered 70 kings. He did the same thing to 70 kings. Took off their thumbs and their big toes. You know what I'm talking about? So now he getting his issue. That's basically what he said. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Now the children of Judah had fought against Jerusalem, and had taken it and smitten it with the edge of the sword, and set the city on fire.
Now, somebody help me out. This is at the city of Jerusalem. Who founded the city of Jerusalem?
Who founded the city of Jerusalem?
This is before the city of Jerusalem.
Canaanites.
Jerusalem ain't Jerusalem yet.
The Canaanites, sir.
Okay. All right. Hey, okay.
It's the land of Canaan.
Yeah.
It was the land of Canaan.
Yeah, but it's a certain sect of Canaanites. Go ahead.
So like you, sir, was it
don't read down, just go keep reading.
Boy tried to cheat. Verse 9. And afterward the children of Judah went down to fight against the Canaanites that dwelled in the mountain and in the south and in the valley. Verse 10. And Judah went against the Canaanites and that dwelt in Hebron. Now the name of Hebron before was Kirjatharaba, and they slew Shishai and Ahiman and Talamai. Verse 11. And from thence he went against the inhabitants of Debir, and the name of Debir before was Kirjath,
Kirjathsepher.
Kirjathsepher.
So okay, so these names like Hebron and Debir, right? These lands were once settled by Abraham. Y'all remember in Sabbath service, he was going over that how he was in Hebron, and he went to this place and that place, and he was setting up altars, right?
Right.
Oh, it's like so, but then we went into Egypt for a dispensation of time, and then when we came back, these lands were settled by Canaanites, and you think they're gonna give up their land? Like, oh, it's the Israelites. Go ahead, they should, but it's not that type of time. You know what I mean? They should do that now.
Right.
Now, everywhere we go, you should get everything for free. You should be like, well, ain't you call Yalla? Yeah, that's me. The Isupk. Oh man, hey, give this here. Look. This is for you personally. Now give this to Commanding General Yohana, and give. You know what I mean? Like, you feel me? Like, oh man, whatever you want in the store, take your pick. You know what I mean? You should be broken down on the side of the road with no car, and they should just pull up with a brand new whatever you need and be like, here you go. You know what I mean? How much I owe you for this? Nah, it's free of charge, man. It's yours. It's already signed in your name and everything. And you know what I mean? And get to walking. Drop off the whip and just walk. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I think. Everything, you know what I mean, is yours anyway.
Wherever we set our foot.
Wherever you set your foot, right?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But it's not like that. It's not like that. It was at some time with Solomon, you know what I mean? And under King David, it was like, you know what I mean? People would come and give him Keep reading.
Verse 12. And Caleb said, he that smiteth Kirjathsepher and taketh it, to him will I give Akasha, my daughter, to wife.
It's Aksha.
Aksha, to my daughter to wife.
Right. You see how we got wives back then? Hey man, you conquered the city, I give you my daughter, son. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that is how it should be. You know what I mean? You a conqueror. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. But now, we be like, oh, women be like, oh, I want the soft guy. I want the guy that's not gonna bust a grape if somebody robbed me. You know what I mean? If somebody break into our house, he gonna be like, babe, go look at it. Go check who's coming in. You know what I mean? Get you a UPK brother. You know what I'm talking about? Like, halt. Who goes there? You know what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm saying? And there's gonna be angels sitting there at that door, like, you ain't coming in here.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother.
Stop. Who was that? Who do we know him today? We know him. Caviar, you know who that is? You know who Othniel is? Othniel. Think about it. Mm-hmm. Think about it. We all know him. We all love him, young brother. Atanyala?
Yeah.
Atanyala. That's the we all know him. We all love him. That's who that is. That's who he's named after. It's just in English, Othniel, but his name is Atanyala. Go ahead.
And Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother, took it, and he gave him Aksha, his daughter, to wife.
Right.
Verse 14. And it came to pass, when she came to him, that she moved him to ask of her father a field, and she lighted from off her ass. And Caleb said unto her, what wilt thou?
You feel me? She moved off her booty, like, hey, and what she wasn't. It wasn't no sitting there all day long and oh, this and that. No. She was that. You know, she got up and she did work. Go ahead.
Verse 15. She said unto him, give me a blessing, for thou hast given me a south land. Give me also springs of water. And Caleb gave her the upper springs and the nether springs.
Right. So you telling me she just didn't ask her dad for some money for herself? She asked her dad for money for something that could sustain the family, her husband also. So she just wasn't looking out for herself. Like, oh, can I have some money? No. Give me that. Give me that water purification that you got, please, Dad. You know what I mean? For me and my husband, give us a field. For me and my husband. Oh no, you see how her mind worked differently than how our minds work today. You dig what I'm saying? Today we're so selfish. Like, Mom, can you help me with this and that and Dad? You know what I mean? But they're not looking for the sustainability of the family or your new husband. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 6.
That's something that we have to get back in the mind state of.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 16. And the children of Kenite, Moses' father-in-law, went up out of the city of palm trees with the children of Judah into the wilderness of Judah, which lieth in the south of Arad. And they ran, and they went and dwelt among the people. Verse 17. And Judah went with Simeon his brother, and they slew the Canaanites that inhabited Zaphat, and utterly destroyed it. And the name of the city was called Hormah.
Right. Even back then, Judah was chilling with Africans, because Moses' father-in-law is an African. You know what I'm talking? Even then, Judah was like, I just love Africans so much. You know what I'm talking? And in the same breath, gonna go kill Africans. Wow. Go ahead.
Verse 18. Also, Judah took Gaza with the coast thereof.
Took what?
Took Gaza with the coast thereof.
Go ahead. They fighting over Gaza right now.
Right.
Go ahead.
And Askelon with the coast thereof, and Ekron with the coast thereof. Verse 19.
Judah, hey. And Judah ain't playing no games. Judah, like, we gonna expand. You know what I'm talking about? Go ahead.
Verse 19. And the Lord was with Judah, and he drove out the inhabitants of the mountain that could not drive out the inhabitants of the valley, because they had chariots of iron.
Okay, I understand.
Verse 20.
I understand. Some things like, hey, look. We got to hold back a little bit. Let's just hold the line right here, okay? We got to build some chariots with iron, because they got chariots of iron. Let's chill out for a little bit. You know what I mean? The Lord gonna put it on our spirit. We're gonna make some chariots, all right? Well, good job, y'all. You feel me? Go ahead.
Verse 20. And they gave Hebron to Caleb, as Moses said, and he expelled thence the three sons of Anak. Verse 21.
He did what?
He expelled thence the three sons of Anak.
That's what you do, man. You go in, you set up a boundary, you take the boundary, and then everybody that's in there, they got to get out, because they're gonna turn the people that come in, that's your people, away from serving God, because then they're gonna be wanting to serve their God. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 21. And the children of Benjamin did not drive out the Jebusites that inhabited Jerusalem.
Now, who inhabited Jerusalem?
The Jebusites.
Oh, all right. So now we know who inhabited Jerusalem first. It was the Jebusites. Go ahead.
But the Jebusites dwelt with the children of Benjamin in Jerusalem unto this day.
See, we ain't no peacemaking ass niggas, man. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 22. And the house of Joseph, they also went up against Bethel, and the Lord was with them. Verse 23. And the house of Joseph sent to Descri Bethel. Now the name of the city before it was Luz.
Right. Luz, right? Go ahead.
Verse 24. And the spies saw a man come forth out of the city, and they said unto him, show us, we pray thee, the entrance into the city, and we shall show thee mercy.
Right. Who is this? What tribes are Joseph?
Ephraim and Manasseh.
All right, that's the Cubans and the Puerto Ricans, huh? There it is. they ain't about that beef. Yeah, I mean, they about that beef. They not about no foolishness either. Right. No Puerto Rico. Hey, trust me. I know. Go ahead.
Verse 25. And when it showed them the entrance into the city, they smote the city with the edge of the sword, but they let go the man and all his family.
Look how honorable that is. You know what I'm saying? Look how honorable they are. They gave their word and they kept their word. You do what I'm saying? They gave their word that they won't kill him if show him the way in the city, and they kept that word. Right. You do what I'm saying? It'd be hard to keep their word. For Israelites to keep our word now. You do what I'm saying? That's why we have to be the ones to change it here in the ISUPK. That's why we have our word must be our word. Right. You do what I'm saying? Our yays must be yay and our nays must be nay. That's right. You do what I'm saying? If you say you're gonna do something, it's important to do it. Right. If you say you're gonna be somewhere, it's important to be there. If you say you're gonna do it, do it. You know what I mean? Can't be backsliding, can't be getting drunk and high and now you putting us at jeopardy. You dig what I'm saying? Is that it? Yeah, jeopardy. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 26. And the man went into the land of the Hittites and built a city and called the name thereof Luz, which is the name thereof unto this day. Verse 27. Neither did Manasseh drive out the inhabitants of Bethshean and her towns, nor Tanakh, nor Ta'anak and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Dor and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Ibalim and her towns, nor the inhabitants of Megiddo and her towns, but the Canaanites would dwell in that land.
Right. What are they doing? Why are they not killing or going no further?
They're settling, sir.
Yeah, but what are they doing? Because they're going into some towns and they taking them over and they making. What are they doing?
I don't know, sir. Like, they're not making covenants with these people, are
no, they're not making covenants with them. They didn't say they make covenants with them. It just said that they didn't take over those towns.
Oh, okay.
So what are they doing? When you go in somewhere and to not to occupy but to take over, right, and to live, what do you have to do to the neighboring places?
To the neighboring places, you make a border.
A what?
A border.
That's what they're doing. They're making borders.
Right.
All right. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And it came to pass when Israel was strong that they put the Canaanites to tribute.
They put the Canaanites to what?
To tribute.
Oh, that's where they start. You better pay some tribute. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And did not utterly drive them out. Verse 29. Neither did Ephraim drive out the Canaanites that dwelt in Gezer, but the Canaanites dwelt in Gezer among them. Verse 30. Neither did Zebulun drive out the inhabitants of Kitron, nor did the inhabitants of Nahalol, but the Canaanites dwelt among them and became tributaries.
Right? So the Canaanites became tributaries to the Israelites, right? To the different tribes. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Neither did Asher drive out the inhabitants of Acho, nor did the inhabitants of Zidon, nor of Alab, nor of Kazib, nor of Helbah, nor of Afik, nor of Rehab.
Right. These are all Canaanites. These are all different like settlements of Canaan and different Canaanite groups. You dig what I'm saying? But they're all Canaanites. They're all African people.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 32. But the Asherites dwelt among the Canaanites, and the inhabitants of the land, for they did not drive them out.
Right.
Verse 33. Neither did Naphtali drive out the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh, nor the inhabitants of Beth Tanath, but he dwelt among the Canaanites, the inhabitants of the land. Nevertheless, the inhabitants of Beth Shemesh and Beth Tanath became tributaries unto them.
Right. See, everybody's becoming tributaries. You know what I mean? So we go in there, set up a border, kick everybody out the land, and everybody live around us. You pay that. You know, so pay them taxes.
Right.
You gonna pay? Hey. You gonna pay them taxes? I need that. Bring hither thy gold.
Right.
You know what I'm talking? Go ahead.
Verse 34. And the Amorites forced the children of Dan into the mountain, for they would not suffer them to come down to the valley.
Right. They're gonna pay for that. Just you go ahead.
Verse 35.
They're gonna pay for messing with our brother Dan. The Amorites,
Right.
wait till King David come. Go ahead.
Verse 35. But the Amorites would dwell in the Mount Perez, in Aijalon, and in Shaalbim. Yet the hand of the house of Joseph prevailed, so that they became tributaries.
Right. Some Amorites became tributaries. Go ahead.
Verse 36. And the coast of the Amorites was from the going up to Akrabim, from the rock and upward.
Right. Just remember that, because in the time of King David, the Amorites start when we was fighting Moab, them or Ammon, though them Amorites came down from the rocks of north, and they came and tried to hit us up with some beef. You know what I mean? Real talk. They came in with an army, and King David had to switch. You know what I mean? It's just the way he did it. We're gonna go over it. We're gonna go over it. But yeah, it's like these right here. It was detailing wars and numbers and Deuteronomy, right? Exodus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua. But then these right here is telling about wars too. And then also in First Samuel, Second Samuel. I mean, when it starts to get into King David, King Saul, King David, Solomon, David, it was wartime.
Right.
You know what I mean? There wasn't no time for no peace. There wasn't no peacemaking. There wasn't no peacemaking Israelites then. You know what I mean? Like then it was all about wartime. Like, hey, we brothers. So and then some tribes get mad that you go to war and didn't call them. Right. Like you do what I'm saying? Like, hey, so y'all just gonna go to war without calling us? Oh, I see how it is. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I want some glory too.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I want to put some work in too. Why y'all just want to put in the work and get the glory? I want to get the glory too. The Lord with me too. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Let's go in chapter 2.
Come on.
So, Caviar. Put that what's the name on the screen? Let me know when it's up. All right. This map right here is the map of Judges. Yeah, of the Israelites at the time of Judges. This is the borders that they were creating. You know what I mean? With each tribe in their own area, in their own land, right? Am I right? I can't see the map. Am I right though? Right? Because everybody had their own territory, their own land, but we were basically encompassed with each other. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like a nobody in between us. You dig what I'm saying? So we have Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Well, Levi was everywhere. But Judah, Benjamin, Manasseh, you know what I mean? Ephraim. Everybody had their own land, their own section of land in the land of Israel. You dig what I'm saying? All right, we good.
This is the book of Judges, chapter 2, verse 1. And an angel of the Lord came upon Osalakia. And the angel of the Lord came up from Gilgal to Bochim and said, I made you to go up out of Egypt and have brought you unto the land which I swear unto your fathers. And I said, I will never break my covenant with you.
Right.
Verse 2. And ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land. Ye shall throw down their altars, but ye have not obeyed my voice. Why have ye done this?
Right. See, everybody was letting people go, letting people be. You know what I mean? The Lord didn't want that. The Lord wanted utter destruction. You know what I mean? Throw down their altars, no false gods, no none of that, because the Lord knows his people. You know what I mean? Somebody was asking me the other day, like if the Lord is all knowing and all seeing and everything, he should know. He knew that we were gonna disobey him and not and serve other gods and things like that. I told him, I said it wasn't we just kept disobeying the Lord. The Lord wanted us to go kill everything and unalive everything and tear down altars. He didn't want no way that we can go and worship their gods. But us, you know, we got to be disobeying children. You know what I mean? We went and we didn't do what we were told, so which let altars stay up. Let people still worship what they were worshiping. You know what I mean? We can't blame the Lord for what we didn't obey. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 3. Wherefore I also said, I will not drive them out from before you, but they shall be as thorns in your sides.
As what?
As thorns in your sides.
Ooh, what does that mean?
They're going to be troublesome to us, like they're
Right.
like temptation.
Right. A troublesome, a temptation, or not an obstacle. Dang, man. Caviar, what is the word I'm thinking of? When he said a pain in your side, right? A thorn in your side. What am I thinking of?
Nuisance?
A what?
Nuisance?
A nuisance, a cancer? No, not a cancer. I guess nuisance would be a better word, but it's something, it's worse than a nuisance. Like a pain in your side, basically. It's gonna be like something that's never gonna go away, that's gonna keep eating at you and hurting you all the days of your time. You do what I'm saying? That's what it's talking about. They're gonna be a pain to your side. Since you didn't want to destroy them, I'm gonna make them be a pain to your side. Go ahead.
And their God shall be a snare unto you.
Their God should be a what?
A snare unto you.
A trap unto you. That's why till this day we get trapped by other gods. Till this day. Because we didn't do what we were supposed to do at that time. You do what I'm saying? And we allowed these other nations to keep their altars up and things like that. That's why now we go to camp and we throw down Caesar Borgia and what's her name? Lucretia. You know what I'm talking about? Throw down Lucretia and Qurans get kicked up the street. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody, all the altars are going down. When Christ returned, he's going to commission the Israelites to go tear down all the altars of all the other nations. You know what I mean? And it ain't going to happen. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And it came to pass, when the angel of the Lord spake these words unto all the children of Israel, that the people lifted up their voice and wept.
Right. Why are they crying?
Because they knew that they had messed up.
They knew that they messed up. They was looking for what? I don't know what that word means. I don't know what that word means because you just used the big word. Vexation? Oh, like vexing. I don't think vexation is a word, is it? I think you just made that up.
It's a word.
It's a word. You know what I mean? Vexation. Okay. I understand. Okay. That's what you said. That's what the Lord was looking for. Oh, with a pain in your side. Okay.
Right.
Okay. It's something vexing him.
Right.
Yes. There we go. I knew it was a word. It's a vexation. Okay. Yeah, because that's what, because these other nations are vexing us till this day.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And you're finna see something that y'all finna see something that the Lord told us to do in the law. Lord told keep telling us to do over and over and over again that we just don't obey even till this day. We're gonna see it. Go ahead.
Verse 5. And they called the name of that place Bochim, and they sacrificed there unto the Lord.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Clap it up for the Israelites back in verse 5. You know what I mean? Clap it up for the Israelites in verse 5. The Lord said he was going to do something. They was like, and they was like, they started sacrificing to the Lord. We got to do something to get the Lord on our side. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 6. And when Joshua had let the people go, the children of Israel went every man unto his inheritance to possess the land.
Ooh wee, into his inheritance to possess the land. Go ahead.
Verse 7. And the people served the Lord all the days of Joshua and all the days of the elders that outlived Joshua, who had seen all the great works of the Lord,
Right.
and he did for Israel.
Yeah, they look because those people seen the destruction. They seen what was going on. Like, oh man, hey, our God is ain't no God to be played with. I don't know why they didn't teach that to their children and their children's children, but hey, because let's keep going.
Come on. Verse 8. And Joshua, the son of Nun, the servant of the Lord, died, being 110 years old. Verse 9. And they buried him and they buried him in the border of his inheritance in Timnath Heres, in the mount of Ephraim, on the north side of the hill Gaash.
Right.
Verse 10.
Hey, you know what they told me? You know another thing they asked me? They said if these people were real, right? Like Moses and Joshua and them, they're like, how come they don't see the how come they don't have any of their like burials or stuff like that? We don't know where none of their dead bodies are, their burial sites and stuff like that, right? I told them, I said, well, damn, where's King Tut's body at? He was like, he was like, it was in the pyramid. I said, no, it's not no more. You know what I mean? I said, where's it at? He's like, I don't know. The white man took it. I said, well, you just answered your question. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just answered your question. Why you didn't think they found our what's the name and they took our ancestors?
Right.
They did it to yours. Why wouldn't they do it to ours? What's the difference?
Right.
You know what I mean? He was like, man, I ain't never thought of that. Then I said, you goofy. That's why you never thought of it. You know what I mean? I said, you guys remember the same place that we settled. We ain't been there in 2,000 years. I said, same thing with y'all. You know what I mean? And when the white man came over there, the Arabs came through, and right now they're excavating in the pyramids and all that right now. Right now, they're doing that. You know what I mean? The Arabs are doing that. First, the white men did it. Now the Arabs are doing it. Everybody's in that land excavating and bombing, and you know what I mean? So why wouldn't they find the remains of people and like move them?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tell anybody.
And just not tell anybody like they do everything else.
Right.
The Vatican, bro.
Yeah.
They got some stuff in the Vatican.
Yeah.
I just know they do. You know what I mean? I'm not saying for certain. You know what I mean? Because I don't know for certain, but they got something in the Vatican, right. In them archives or something like underneath the Vatican. They got something there, bro. It ain't just books.
Right.
It ain't just books, bro. And they got Moses' body, like they got the bones, they put it together and everything. They did some DNA research and everything. It's like that looked like a Negro. You feel me? That looked like Moses was Levi. That looked like a Haitian. Like a Haitian skeleton. You know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, bro. Something about that. But right here is where they're telling you where Joshua's bones are found. Right. Where Joshua's body is. Go ahead.
Verse 10. And also all the generations were gathered unto their fathers, and there arose another generation after them.
Now there what?
There arose another generation after them.
Now what is that?
That's the generation of after all Joshua and all the
after their generation, right. It's a whole nother generation that
their kids' kids, yeah.
Their kids' kids, because I wouldn't say their kids, but their kids' kids. Yeah, their kids' probably, because they probably told their kids stories, and their kids grew up and didn't tell their kids the stories and what they should do, and you know what I mean? Go ahead.
Which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel.
Right. Start at read verse 10 again.
And also all the generations were gathered unto their fathers.
All that generation.
Salakia. And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers.
Mm-hmm.
So Salakia, so that means that they passed, right?
Right. Right. Go ahead.
And there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord.
They
nor
did what?
Knew not the Lord.
They didn't know the Lord. So somebody didn't teach them about the Most High. Somebody didn't teach them about their covenant. Somebody didn't teach them about their history. Right. That's why we have to be so. It has to be so important for us to teach the people and to teach our kids about the history.
Right.
You know what I mean? About what we need to do, what we shouldn't do, their culture, what the Lord gave them as an inheritance.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? You understand that?
Yeah, right.
Because that's what's not that was hasn't been taught. You feel me? Until the ISUPK. Right. You dig what I'm saying? And now it's up to us to hold on to these records, just like Commanding General Hanna held on to the truth. You dig what I'm saying? And we can't be compromised. You know what I mean? We can't be compromised by not no alcohol, by not no drugs, by not a blank check, by not by a job. We just can't be. You can't let that compromise you. Right. Like, oh yeah, I give you a raise, or okay, well all you gotta do is stop going to class. All you have to do is stop going to camp. We can't let that stop you. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Because what we're fighting for is something bigger than yourself. We're fighting for the souls of our people and the Lord's heritage and the Lord's culture that he gave us. Right. We're fighting for rulership of the whole earth.
Yeah, right.
We're fighting for a king that gave himself for us.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? That gave his life just for his brothers and his sisters.
That's right.
So that's what we're fighting for. We're not just fighting for ourselves. We're not just fighting for us to get the kingdom. We're fighting for our kids to get the kingdom. Right. We're fighting for our kids to get the kingdom.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? So they won't never have to work 15-hour days, 16-hour days, and still not be able to pay the rent.
Right.
That's what we're fighting for. We're fighting for rulership of the planet.
Yeah, right.
You dig what I'm saying? We're not fighting for no house. We're fighting for the kingdom of heaven. Right. And in my Father's house has many mansions. All right. I want the house with many mansions. I want many mansions in the crib. You know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? Like, and the Christian church is so evil because they make it look like it's unobtainable. Like you have to die to get it. And they make it look unobtainable, but it's very well unobtainable. That's why Christ said the kingdom of heaven is within you.
So, like, if I may.
Go ahead.
So that's why in the Christian church they shove down your throat the comfort of this kingdom.
Right.
You can be comfortable here. All you have to do is just sow a seed. You know what I mean? They push the American ideology down your neck.
Right.
So that you can be drowned in all their lies and you seek their comfort when this is not our rest.
Right.
This is not a time for rest. We can obviously look around us. We are at war.
Real talk.
We are at war. It's not a time for rest. It's
Real
a time
talk.
to get up
and do something.
Strap on your boots
and serve the Lord.
Damn right.
That's what it's time. It's not time to serve the white man.
That's right.
We've served the white man for the past 500 years. They ain't did nothing for us.
Damn right.
We're still slaves.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's time to stop doing that and serve the Lord. We tried Christianity. We tried Islam. We tried Pan-Africanism. We tried Egyptology. We tried Moorish science or whatever. We tried Buddhism. We tried everything, brother. Right. We tried to conform to the American society. We tried politics. We tried you know what I mean? We tried running for president. We tried running for city council. We tried running for mayor. We've tried it all.
Right.
The only thing we haven't tried is serving the Most High.
That's right.
That's the only thing we haven't tried. That's the only thing we haven't tried. That's the only thing that's going to get us out of this cluster mess that we're in right now.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? That's the only thing that's going to get this generation that we're talking about right here. That's the only thing that's going to get them out of what they're going to go through. Right. So go ahead. Let's keep going. Like,
nor yet the works which he had done.
Start at verse 10 again. It's a lot.
On concert. This is Book of Judges, chapter 2, verse 10. And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers. And there arose another generation after them, which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel.
Right. That's why we must know this Bible. We must teach our kids about the Exodus, right? About why we had to eat unleavened bread, right? About why the Lord passed over our houses and unalived every firstborn thing of Egypt.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Why when we went into the wilderness, why the Lord still had to tell us, like, why are y'all building the golden calf?
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? We still want to worship other gods after we've seen all that destruction that the Lord did and all the miracles that the Lord did. We still went into the wilderness and served and built golden calves. We still didn't want to listen, didn't want to do what we were supposed to do. You dig what I'm saying? That's why we have to, but that's why we have to teach. We have to teach what the Lord gave us from this Bible.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? People want to do this and people want to do that, but they always want to leave out the Bible. The Bible is our source. You dig what I'm saying? Like I said the other day, that these are our records. You know what I mean? These are our records. How are we not going to make sure our records are safe? You dig what I'm saying? How the hell do you know you're an Israelite? Because of these records.
That's right.
You dig what I'm saying? So how are you going to leave one of the most important things, you dig what I'm saying, outside of brotherhood that the Lord have ever gave you?
Right.
Like real talk. If we don't have these records, we don't have anything. You know what I mean? We'll just be Mexican and black and Puerto Rican and, you know what I mean? El Salvadorian and Brazilian. We'll just be all these things if we didn't have these records.
Right.
You dig? What? All right, go ahead.
Verse 11. And the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord.
Oh, we did what?
Did evil in the sight of the Lord.
Go ahead.
And served Baalim.
It served who?
Baalim.
Oh, who's Baalim?
Baal.
All right, there we go. It's just don't be afraid of a different word up for it. You know, I mean, remember different times, different dialects.
Right.
You know what I mean? Baal, Baalim. Yeah. Go ahead. Baal is going to be the same exact thing. Go ahead.
Verse 12. And they forsook the Lord God of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed other gods.
And did what?
And followed other gods.
Oh, go ahead.
Of the gods of the people that were around about them.
Right.
And bowed themselves unto them, and provoked the Lord to anger.
Right. They did exactly what the Lord didn't want them to do, but they did it anyway. You know what I mean? They were supposed to go and unalive all the people around them and pull down their altars so they wouldn't look at those gods and be like, oh, I wonder what they're doing and how do you serve your God? And and that's exactly what they did. That's exactly what they did. They went to them and like, I wonder, well, how do you serve your God? Oh, we do this. We got statues and this, that. Oh. You know what I mean? It's so amazing. It's so amazing to bow down in front of a statue and pray to it. You did what I'm saying? They just and read start at verse 12 again.
Come on. Verse 12. And they forsook the Lord God.
What?
They forsook the Lord God
That's
of
what
Israel.
they did, man. They was praying down in front of these other gods and be like, "Oh, your God is so cool because you get to pray in front of a statue. We just have to face the east." It's not yet, but you know what I mean. You dig what I'm saying, though?
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? Like Passover is not good enough. Like Feast of Unleavened Bread is not good enough. Like more of the blowing of the trumpets ain't good enough. You know what I mean? The tabernacles ain't good enough. None of these are good. None of these are good enough. So we have to go to other gods and worship other gods because our God isn't good enough, and what our God gave us ain't good enough. What our God gave us is the greatest thing on the planet.
That's right.
There's nothing better. You'll never find nothing better, and there's nothing else for you.
Damn right.
Black man, Hispanic man, Native American men, and women and children. There's nothing else out there for you. Nothing else can help you.
That's right.
No other God, no other idol, no president, no prime minister, no none of that is going to help you. The King of Israel is going to help you.
Right.
Yahushua Mashiach, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ.
That's right.
That's who's going to help you. That's the only savior you have.
Right.
Go ahead.
And they forsook the Lord God of their fathers, which brought them out of the land of Egypt, and followed other gods of the gods of the people that were round about them, and bowed themselves unto them, and provoked the Lord to anger.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And they forsook the Lord and served Baal and Ashtaroth.
Right. You dig what I'm saying? They serve Baal and his woman. That's who Ashtaroth is. It's his woman, Baal's woman. They're not just serving Baal, they serving Baal's woman. I don't want to say those words so bad. Yeah, but that you dig what I'm saying? Like making a mockery of things, bro. Making a mockery of things.
And our people do that to this day.
Right.
It's like, if I may, they serve Baal when they go into that Catholic church, the Christian church, and they bow down to the white image of Christ.
Right.
That's Baal. And then they bow down to Mary.
There you go. There you go. Hey, they're not even bowing down to Christ. They bow down to Mary. Mary is way more important than Christ in the Catholic religion.
Right.
That shit is crazy to me. That's crazy. That I don't understand it. But that was just like you said it right here.
Right.
They bowing down to Baal and his mother. Baal and his Caesar Borgia and his the woman. Oh man. Oh, curse the internet. Go ahead.
Verse 14. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel.
It was what?
Hot against Israel.
He on fire. Go ahead.
And he delivered them into the hands of spoilers that spoiled them. And he sold them into the hands of their enemies round about,
There it is.
so that they could not any longer stand before their enemies.
They can't even stand up to their enemies. You now you get sold unto your enemies. Hey, for bondmen and bondwomen, I know the feeling. Trust me, I know the feeling. I was sold unto my people. To my enemies until about 2019. You dig what I'm saying? Trust me, I understand. You dig what I'm saying? That's how I know that, but out of shadow of a doubt, that these blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the Israelites.
Right.
That's how I know.
Right.
That's how I know. Just like they were sold unto their enemies, so was we.
Right.
Sold unto our enemies. You dig what I'm saying? I know without a shout of a doubt. You dig what I'm saying?
Damn right.
Real talk. Go ahead.
Verse 15. Whithersoever they went out, the hand of the Lord was against them for evil, as the Lord had said, and as the Lord had sworn unto them, and they were greatly distressed.
Look, aren't we distressed now?
Damn right, sir.
Imagine when they was in those cargo slave ships, we was distressed.
Right.
When they was hanging our grandmamas up on the trees and grandfathers up on the trees and taking the babies and feeding them the alligator bait and dashing the babies' heads over the stone. I bet you we was in distress then also.
Right.
Just like they're in distress back then, we were in distress also.
Right.
Trying to tell me these people ain't us. Remember we were reading about the ghost dance?
Right.
And they said the ghost dance was because they did, the Native Americans did the ghost dance because they were trying to appease their God, because they felt like they disobeyed their God and went away from their culture, and that's why the white man came here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's basically what they're saying.
Right.
Like they got the same story as the people in the Bible.
Right.
We got the same story as the people in the Bible. That's crazy. Go ahead.
Verse 14. Nevertheless, the Lord raised up judges, which delivered them out of the hand of those that spoiled them. Verse 17. And yet they would not hearken unto their judges, but they went a whoring after other gods.
Hold on 1 second. Oh, right here. Where'd it go? Right here. Where it says judge, right above the judges. It's the last one on the right page. You say where it says the judges? No, read above it, judge.
Judge, a silver Salaki, judge in the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. judge, a civil magistrate. Moses organized judiciary of Israel. Exodus 18:13 through 26, Deuteronomy 1, 9 through 17. Prophets complained about courts corrupted by bribery. Isaiah 1:23, Amos 5:12, Micah 3 and 11.
That's it.
Come on,
Read the Judges.
Judges,
It's one of those.
the heads of families, patriarch.
There we go.
The elders of the tribes were the judges.
There we go.
Genesis 38:24, and their authority was based on custom.
On what?
Custom.
On what?
Custom.
Their authority was based on how they kept the customs of the Lord. Go ahead. Go ahead.
After the exodus from Egypt, Moses, upon the advice of Jethro, Exodus 18:13 through 26, organized the nation into groups of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens within each tribe. So, like you said, that's our ranking system.
Of course. Go ahead. Of course. You never read that?
Come on, sir.
That's our ranking system. Go ahead.
It's like, let me find my place again. Over each unit, a qualified man was placed as judge.
A what?
A qualified man was placed as judge.
Go ahead.
And only the most important cases were brought before Moses.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead.
Upon entering Canaan, a similar plan of local government was followed. During the period of judges, the office assumed a very different character.
Mm-hmm.
This will be treated below. When the monarchy was instituted, the king himself tried important cases. David assigned Levites to the judicial office and appointed 6,000 as officers and judges.
Right. Go ahead. Is that it?
Go
ahead.
According to 2 Chronicles 19:5 through 8, Jehoshaphat enlarged the judicial system of Judah with a kind of supreme court made up of Levites, priests, and heads of fathers' houses at Jerusalem. The prophets often complained bitterly that justice was corrupted by bribery and false witness.
Mm-hmm. Who set that up?
Jehoshaphat, King Jehoshaphat.
Right. And then later on, those became what? Of Levites and Judites, the council.
Right.
Those became who?
Slacky, sir, if I may, the Sadducees and Pharisees.
Give the brother a hand. Yeah. Absolutely. Right. So when they were talking about the judges are the heads of the families, right? That's what we're getting into right now is the time of the judges, right? The military governors of Palestine. That's what they're gonna say, but it's weird. But the military governors, like the ones that rose up and led the people, right? Go ahead.
Select it, sir. Verse 17. And yet they would not hearken unto their judges, but they went a whoring after other gods and bowed themselves unto them. They turned quickly out of the way which their fathers walked in, obeying the commandments of the Lord, but they did not so.
Right. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 18. And when the Lord raised them up judges, then the Lord was with the judge.
The Lord was with who?
Was with the judge.
Oh, the Lord was with the judge. Go ahead.
And delivered them out of the hand of their enemies all the days of the judge. For it repented the Lord because of the groanings by reason of them that oppressed them and vexed them.
Go ahead.
Verse 19.
That's a good word, Capiar. Vexation. That was a great word.
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse 19. And it came to pass when the judge was dead that they returned and corrupted themselves.
They did what?
They returned and corrupted themselves.
Remember, the judge came and was like, hey, we need to do this. We need to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Get the Lord back on their side. And then when the judge died, they did what?
Returned and corrupted themselves.
That's why. That's why. That's what makes the job of the ISUPK so important.
Right.
That's what makes it so important, bro. The brothers in the ISUPK are so important because we cannot allow this to die with the judge.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? When how can I say it? How can I say it? We cannot let this die. Curse the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? With the judge, we can't let this die.
Right.
We can't let this die with one person.
Right.
You do what I'm saying? Somebody has to hold the integrity of the ISUPK and hold it straight and hold it straight forth. You do what I'm saying?
Right.
And stand up. You do what I'm saying? And keep the Lord's culture going. You know what I mean? Many men have left here. Many men have went and started fake Israelite groups. Many men have did this and did that and perverted the truth, right? And served other gods, Baal and Arsatorta, whatever her name is, right? But we can't do that. You do what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Corrupted themselves more than their fathers and following other gods to serve them and to bow down unto them. They cease not from their own doings, nor from their stubborn way.
Go ahead.
Verse 20.
They didn't stop. They just kept doing it and kept doing it and do. What's that little Cool J song? Doing it and doing it and doing it. They just kept doing it and doing it and doing it.
Right.
It makes no sense till we get till today and what they keep doing. Keep doing it and doing it and doing it to the point where we got Hispanics worshiping Donald Trump heads.
Good night.
You don't believe me? If you don't believe me, we got the receipts.
Right.
We got the evidence. You know what I mean? We was be at camp and people wanted to come up and take pictures with the Donald Trump head. You talking about the same man that's deporting your people? Same man that's taking your people to Guantanamo Bay? You want to take a picture with that head? No sweat. Go ahead.
Verse 20. And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel.
The anger of the Lord is hot against us right now.
Right.
Why do you don't believe me? Look at everything that's going on.
Right.
The Lord ain't playing with us. The Lord is not playing with us. And Israel's going to get the grunt of it. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Go ahead.
And he said, because that this people had transgressed my covenant.
They did what?
Transgressed my covenant.
Oh, we Barakatah Yahweh Shah for commanding journey honor for holding on to this covenant.
Right.
And teaching us this covenant so that way we can hold on to it.
Damn right.
You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Which I commanded their fathers and have not hearkened unto my voice.
Right. He commanded their fathers.
Right.
To keep the covenant. Right. And the fathers didn't teach the children to keep the covenant. Or they probably did. And they was like, you's a disobedient child, and I'm gonna be a disobedient child too. You dig what I'm saying? That's why everything that we do, we have to hold ourselves to the integrity because there's kids watching.
Right.
There's people out there watching. You know what I mean? That's thinking about coming in here, then they see us and they're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? And all it takes is for one of us to go out and be on drugs, and one of us to go out and be drunk. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And now they're talking about that. Oh, I'm a member of the ISUPK, but you out there smoking cigarettes. You out there getting drunk. You out there high. Cause I don't know what. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
You out there messing with messing around with streetwalkers. 304s.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But you supposed to be upright. I'm officer but you know what I mean? Bazanyala. I don't know if that's what you do what I'm saying? I'm just then you go home and beat your wife. Crazy stuff.
Right.
You do what I'm saying? All types of craziness that's going on. You do what I'm saying?
Crazy.
That's what's holding us back.
Right.
Right. That's what's holding us back. Go ahead.
Verse 21. I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them of the nations which Joshua left when he died. Verse 22. That through them I may prove Israel.
Wait, but what?
That through them I may prove Israel.
They always ask the question. They always ask the question. Officers need to write this down in their books, right? Do you read that one more time?
Verse 22. That through them I may prove Israel.
They always ask, what's the reason? What's the reason why? So the Lord, because the Lord is proving Israel.
Right.
The Lord is using you to prove Israel. Keep going.
Whether they will keep the way of the Lord.
Whether they will what?
Whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein. As their fathers did keep it.
Right.
Or not.
Or what?
Or not.
That's the choice. That's your two choices. You want to make a choice, that's your choice. Either you do what the Lord said and walk in his ways, and just like your fathers did, or not. You know what I mean? He's trying to prove you.
Right.
Trying to make sure you're the one. Trying to make sure you're the one that can do it. That we're the ones that can hold fast to what he gave us.
Right.
Or maybe not. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. If you want to get off drugs, get off alcohol, stop whoring yourself with 304s. If you want to stop doing Christmas and worshiping other gods and whatever your vice is, whatever you're doing, if you're going to stop it, the Lord is trying to make you stop it. Me, you,
right.
Him, them, us, her, she, the kids, whatever it is.
Right.
Whatever it is. Or we can live like in America and whatever vice, they got a whole city that caters to sin.
Right.
And they call it Sin City, where prostitution is legal. You do, like, you want to have sex with a 304? Go ahead. How much is it? $1,000. It's legal. You just go get a like a LLC or something for it, sign some papers for it. Now you can there's regulations for prostitution. They call it Sin City. And people are like, I want to go to Vegas. I want to take my kids to Vegas. And this, that in Vegas. And this, that in Vegas. Well, guess what? We're fighting against Vegas.
Right.
You want to take your kids to Vegas? We're fighting against Vegas. The Lord is against Vegas.
That's right.
The Lord is against San Antonio. The Lord is against Houston.
Right.
The Lord is against California. The Lord is against Texas. The Lord is against New York. The Lord is against Atlanta. The Lord is against San Francisco. The Lord is against Florida. The Lord is against the Lord is against all of America.
Right.
All against Babylon the Great. And it's up to you if the Lord is going to save you or not.
Right.
Like I have a video on TikTok that was talking about making a choice, right? And right now, the Israelites are all over the internet, bro. All over the internet. I don't know if maybe everybody else's algorithm is something different, but my algorithm is Israelites. Right. Every time I get on YouTube, every time I get on TikTok, every time I get on Facebook, every time I get on anything, it's just a whole bunch of Israelites. I'm like, dang, I'm sitting there watching the video. They're talking about Venezuelan, the oil rig that, not the oil, is it the oil rig? The boat with the oil that got hit, that got bombed or whatever, right?
Oh, right.
I'm sitting there watching that. I'm thinking it's like a news thing. I'm sitting there watching it like, dang, that's crazy. Woo, 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 woo. A black dude in the headpiece pop up. I said, oh, snap. You know what I'm saying? And I look again. I said, oh, that's the school. I said, oh, the Israelites. Us. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, okay. Isupk. Us. I'm sitting there really, but I really thought it was like some news stuff. And then he popped up, started talking. I said, what the hell's going on? You know what I mean? Oh, snap. Isupk that took over CNN. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dig what I'm saying? You dig what I'm saying? It's all over the internet, but then also what Donald Trump is doing is all over the internet. You can make your choice. You can pick. You can pick America. You can pick all this nonsense that's going on in the world, and you can pick that, or you can pick the Israelites that's actually doing things on the earth.
Right.
Actually doing food drives, feeding people, clothing people. You know what I mean? Giving you an out of this sinful world, right? Or, you know what I mean? You can choose the sin. You can choose Vegas. You can go to Vegas. Hell, go to Vegas. Everybody go to Vegas. Ain't nothing wrong with Vegas. Ain't nothing wrong with Vegas until the Lord destroy it.
Right.
And then you're going to be like, oh, snap, something's wrong with Vegas. I know, it's on fire. You know what I mean? It's on fire. You know what I mean? I'm just rocking that Yahweh Shai, and I'm going to pour me a drink, and I'm going to sit back with some popcorn. I'm going to sip my drink and eat my popcorn, and you know what I mean? Gather my boys together, be like, y'all want to watch this? Come on. Let's watch it on TV. You know what I mean? Because this world is not worth saving.
Right.
You know what I mean? The earth is worth saving because the earth ain't never did nothing to nobody. But this world, meaning this place, this, you know what I mean? This society is not worth saving.
That's right.
It's going down just like Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's right.
Fire and brimstone. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. Quickly.
Right.
Quick, fast. It's not even like is it one thing after another? Boom, 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 boom. One thing after another. It's going down real quick. I'm not even playing no games. You dig what I'm saying? Salaki, my bad. Go ahead, brother. Start at verse 22 again.
Verse 22, that through them I may prove Israel,
Right.
whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein, as their fathers did keep it or not.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 23, therefore the Lord left those nations without driving them out hastily, neither delivered he them unto the hands of Joshua.
Right. So when their fathers kept it, the Lord like kept them nations, but he didn't deliver them unto Joshua. You feel me? Because he wanted the new generation to come in and take it out, take them out. That's what he did. Real talk. That's what we read at the beginning of in chapter 1, right? Where different tribes after Joshua died, all the different tribes was going and they was destroying all the what's the names around them, right? So that's what the Lord wanted. The Lord didn't destroy them because he wanted the new generation to come in and put some work in. You do what I'm saying? Then he wants some new. Go to the next chapter. It's finna say it.
Come on. This book of Judges, chapter 3, verse 1. Now these are the nations which the Lord left to prove Israel by them, even as many of Israel as had not known all the wars of Canaan.
Ain't that what he just said? You feel me? He wanted to leave some Canaanites around so the new Israelites can come and know war. He wanted them to know war too. He wanted them to be like, hey man, y'all need to go fight, and so y'all can get some war under your belt. You dig what I'm saying? The Lord left the Lord put us in America with freedom of speech just so we can know camp.
Right.
Just so we can go to camp and tell the police, like, oh yeah, you can't shut us down because it's freedom of speech. Oh yeah, y'all have every right to be here. I know we have every right to be here. It's my First Amendment right. You know what I mean? Like you can't. Duh. Like you feel me? You feel me? The Lord left the Canaanites around just so they can know war, just so the Israelites can know war. But then what do? You know what I mean? Assimilate right into what they're supposed to do. Right into they were supposed that's what those dude was saying the other day when they were having the mission day.
Salakia, with the history of the Tejanos,
yeah,
they were the first indigenous people of Texas to assimilate into European culture.
That's exactly what he said. Right. That's exactly what he said. I was like, and you want to be a Tejano? He's like, yeah. I was like, why? And then the little white lady that was next to him was like, oh yeah, I'm a settler. I'm not a Tejano. You know what I mean? I'm not that. And I was like, so you conquered his people, basically. You know what I mean? I was over there trying to start trouble. Yeah. You feel me? Yeah. So I was over there asking questions, and then when they started talking about, I said, "Oh, so you conquered his people?" And she was like, "Well, I got to go over here now."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then that's when me and him started talking, and he started talking all this nonsense about 52,000. His people was here for 52,000 years, and I was like, 52,000 years. It's like, man, 722 BC ain't even that long ago. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't no 52,000 years ago for 722 BC. Yeah. I know that's like it's around the Syrian captivity, around the time where they came over.
Yeah.
No, brother.
Yeah.
You guys, you got something mixed up. Somebody told you something that you don't understand. I told him, I said, man, you can come over here and learn. We got books and everything that we're going to pull out and talk about. You know what I mean? Oh, no, I got to go. I got to go. So, okay. I can't force you.
Right.
You know what I mean? What you want me to do? Get over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Learn your culture. Put him in the headlock. You call y'all to talk to him. Let him know. No, you know what I mean? I can't do that.
Right.
So, all right, hey, you're gonna learn just like the Lord's gonna show you. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
I bet you now every time he go online, he see us like, damn, man, I can't get away from these guys. You feel me? That's how it happened. You never seen Israelites until you see Israelites, and now you see Israelites, and you like, damn. And now every time you go on YouTube, it's an Israelite video. Like, what? Like, I swear I see these brothers everywhere now. Why? Like, because the Lord is calling you.
Right.
The Lord is telling you, get with them now.
That's right.
Now, not later. Now. Because the time is nigh.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 2. Only that the generation of the children of Israel might know, to teach them war, at least such as before knew nothing thereof.
Right. Because they didn't know war.
Right.
They didn't know war. Y'all new generation. Y'all was in the land already. So when y'all was getting raised up, y'all was already in the land, just chilling and shit. So y'all was working on how to farm, and y'all was working on getting how to eat, how to cut the cow a certain way, and how to make fried chicken, and how to farm the land, and you know what I mean, how to get water from here to over here without having to carry them buckets. You know what I mean? I was worried on things like that. And the Lord was like, nah, y'all need to put something together to worry about some war, because these nations around you ain't friendly. They're not friendly with you. You know what I mean? All it takes is a nigga like Goliath to come through and be like, well, who wants to battle Goliath? Oh, that's how I feel like he talked like that. You know what I mean? You feel me? Real talk. That's all it took for the cower and to take King David to come like, who's this pretty boy? Hey, who pretty? You know what I mean? Just like a light skin. You know what I'm talking? You feel me? Just like a light skin. You know what I'm talking? I don't even think David was light skinned. He was just pretty. I don't even think he was pretty. He was just like the women liked him. You know what I mean? And he was all about beef. Like, what? I smack you, and I smack him, and I smack you too. You know, somebody he was all about beef. Like, what? Goliath. Who my slingshot at? You know what I'm talking about? Like, you feel me? Who is this heathen challenging us? Pass me that slingshot over hither. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know how they talk, but you know, pass me that over hither. Yeah, looking on the floor. Like, it's a nice sized rock right there. You know what I'm talking about? I want to use one of those. I want to learn how to use Capiar. We got to figure out how to use a slingshot, all right? We need to learn how to use it professionally where we don't break windows. Feel me? No, we got to be accurate like King David. Yeah, but we got to be, and we got to be accurate like King David though.
Shepherd slingshot.
Yeah, we got to be accurate like King David though. King David hit Goliath right here. I want to hit somebody right here when they running at me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to tell you. Bullets run out.
Yeah.
Rocks is unlimited.
Right there.
You feel me? You feel me? When they start bombing stuff, there's gonna be plenty of rocks.
Right.
Bullets gonna be like, oh man, I gotta conserve my bullets. Give me that rock. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, that's what I'm trying. You feel me? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Namely, 5 lords of the Philistines and all the Canaanites and the Sidonians and the Hivites that dwelt in Mount Lebanon, from Mount Baal Haran unto the entering in of Hamath. Verse 4. And they were to prove Israel by them, to know whether they would hearken unto the commandments of the Lord, which he commanded their fathers by the hand of Moses, Verse 5. And the children of Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, Hittites, and Amorites, and Perizzites, and Hivites, and Jebusites.
Right, go ahead.
Verse 6. And they took their daughters to be their wives, and gave their daughters to their sons.
Stop. It gives me a headache. It gives me a headache because then we get to today and what they do.
We give them our daughters and sons also.
Interracial marriage. You can love who you want to love. How about you love who your fucking father tell you to love?
Right.
How about you love who the Lord tell you to love? Giving all your love to these other people, to these other nations, just like they did. I don't give a damn if they Africans, Japanesians, whatever they want to be called, Koreans, Hawaiians, whatever they want to be called. You giving all your love to another nation. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem. Brothers get rich and they go get they go get them a white woman or a Japanese woman or a China. You know what I mean? When I believe a sister would have been just fine if she had that money too. Right. But she didn't want her. We said, oh, black women are ghetto. I'm gonna get, man. These are the same women that that helped America get to the moon.
Right.
The same women. These are the same women that your grandmothers and grandfathers, that your grandfathers married and raised 16 kids in a 3 bedroom hut. Right. You know what I mean? The one that was making the hot water cornbread. You dig what I'm saying? Ones that was making dirty rice so that way they can survive. Hamburger helpers. Right. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, a couple of things have changed to where their mind state is different, but all they need to be is taught. Right. And brother, you need to be taught too, so you can teach them. It's that simple. Right. It's that simple. But you don't want to take the time out to teach them, so you'd rather just go get you a slave. I mean, go get you a heathen woman, right, and you be her slave, and you give all your money to what she wants. You know what I mean? Which is understandable with a woman that you're having relations with, right? Because eventually you're gonna want to please her, so she's gonna be like, baby, we got to go give money to this charity and that charity. Okay, you get you a black woman, she's gonna be like, baby, you got to give your money to Commanding General Yana. Right? You know what I'm talking about? Why? Because he's the only one doing something for black people. Let's do it. I was seeing this video the other day, and I seen these brothers out there on the corner, and they was on the corner, and they was out there giving food to the homeless and clothes to the poor black kids, and they had a back to school event, and they had this and they had that. You know what I mean? How come we didn't help them? Oh, because you know what I mean? You dig what I'm saying? You're gonna be conflicted. You're gonna want to serve their gods. You dig what I'm saying? Instead of getting you a black woman, and you know what pushed the civil rights movement? What? No. What pushed the civil rights movement, Capiar? Yeah. Something that they had to break up after the family. Oh shit! I gave it away. They had to break it up after the civil rights movement. Black families pushed the civil rights movement.
Right.
But you want me to prove it? You want me to prove it? How do black families push the civil rights movement? Because together, what? Because together they have money, right, to put behind black politicians or put behind Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or Abernathy or whoever they putting it behind, right? But when that break apart, that's why they had to break it apart, because the families was the one thing that kept everybody together, and then the women was able to be at home raising up the children to look at them. You know what I mean? Look what they doing, and that's why they had things like SNCC. You know what I mean? When the kids get of age 18, 19, they get to college, and what they want to do, they want to protest. They want to find different ways to become, you know what I mean, in the black community. You dig what I'm saying? That's what happens. That's what happens. So they had to break apart the black family. You know what I mean? And that's what this scripture did. This scripture right here is breaking apart black families. You know what I mean? Breaking apart black families. So now you give your daughter away, you give your husband away. I mean, you give your son away to them, and now they're not thinking about their nation no more. They're thinking about how can they appease the Canaanites or the Philistines. Now they're thinking about how they can help America because their wife is American. How they can help Japan. How they can go help Hawaii. I be hearing some crazy things, man. Black men are wild. Black men are wild. Like, there's nothing better than a black woman. Nothing better than a black woman. You right, ain't nothing better than a black woman. Who you married to? A white woman. What the? Then why wouldn't you just get a black woman if black women are so? Oh, man, all right, man. All right. Stop talking to me. You feel me? Stop talking to me until we get real about it. What's up?
So for the civil rights movement, it wasn't like white people who helped Martin Luther King. It was black people who funded it all.
Hell yeah, black people was funding Martin Luther King.
But he was also getting money from white people too.
No. Oh. Why do you think he was getting money from white people?
With the president and everything.
So, just go talk to the president. Kanye West went to go talk to Donald Trump. He ain't getting no money. You know what I mean? Just because you go talk to the president and say he want this, he want that don't mean they're giving the money. You know what I mean? They probably just looking other ways for his organization. You know what I mean? But they didn't. I don't think, you know what I mean. But you could bet your bottom dollar that the Black Christian Church, you know what I mean, and those families that was in the Black Christian Church was pushing that movement and pushing that money. Right. Just like the Black Muslim families was pushing the Muslim movement. Right? Right. So what should the Israelite families do?
The Israelite family should push the Israelite movement.
No, they should do what?
They should support Commanding General.
That's what they should do. There you go. Hey, give the brother a hand. You know what I mean? They should support Commanding General Yohana. That's what they should do. That's what they should. That's what we should. That's what we should do. That's just it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm just saying he's the only one doing something for black people. Right now, what is Christian pastor saying about the World War III, about anything going on? Donald Trump. What's the answer?
They're not saying anything.
Boy, they quiet. They quiet as a mouse in Christmas time. I think. How does the song go? Nothing was stirring, not even a mouse, something like that. You know what I mean? You feel me? You can't even hear it. Just quiet as I don't know what. Quiet as I don't know what. The only people that's giving any answers is Commanding General Yohana, and nobody, and the people don't even want to listen to it. But they would still go to church and be like, yeah, give your tithes because the Lord is gonna get you a house.
Right, just the same old prosperity doctrine they've been speaking for years.
Sister, the Lord is not gonna give you a house.
Right.
Sister. Have you been to the grocery store lately? Yes. Sister, the Lord is not gonna give you food. The food is going away. You know what I mean? And now we was talking, they finna shut down schools in Florida or something because they doing they finna take away mandatory vaccines. Like in Florida, they don't have to have mandatory vaccines no more. You know, now if your kids want to go to school, they have to have all the vaccines and all that. Right. Now they don't have to do that in Florida.
What?
Yeah. I don't. Hey, bro. The whole world is going to in a poo-poo basket. You dig what I'm saying? Real talk. The whole earth. So I mean, what Commander General Yohana is saying, and the things that he's given us to prepare for is absolutely right.
Right. Absolutely right.
Get your sewing machines ready, like you said. You feel me?
Right.
You feel me? Where we at? 3 and 6?
Come on, sir.
Hope that we're gonna start on that next week. All right. Any questions?
La, sir.
Any questions? Any questions in the room? Any questions in the room? Here we go. Yes.
I know there was like a white dude who had try to join in and actually like stir up the civil rights movement or like I guess push it forward. forget what it was. I remember hearing the story about it.
There's plenty of white people trying to join together and do things in the civil rights movement.
But he took like an extra step or something like that. I'm blank. I can't remember his
There's
name.
plenty of white people marching.
Not marching.
No, it was.
Oh.
There was plenty of white people marching. They have a movie called Mississippi Burning, right? It was two white boys and a black dude that got unalived in Mississippi because they were out there doing something for civil rights or whatever, something for civil rights, and they got burned and came up dead. And it's called Mississippi Burning. It's a very good movie. You should watch it, Capiar. You should watch it. But it's a lot of white people that try to tie themselves. When the civil rights movement happened, it wasn't only civil rights. You know what I mean? Well, the civil rights happened, but then everybody else got rights because of that too. Chinese men, Japanese men, everybody else got rights off the black movement. That's what they use to say it's okay for gay rights. Oh man, can I say that? LGBTQ rights. You know what I mean? That they use the civil rights movement for that. You know what I mean? And women's rights and all these different rights, and they're, you know what I mean? All because black people want to be tied to America. And that's what we're going to see that next week about us wanting to be tied to making covenants with the nations that was around us in Israel. Real talk. Real talk. All right. With that, I pass the class over to Priest and Officer Capiar.
This is the Isupk security announcements. We're the Isupk out of the 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to show themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if her brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to her brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, a brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Maishra means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. We were offering for priests. It's not mandatory. It's whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The memorial blowing of trumpets. First day of the 7th month, starting Sunday, 21st September 2025. And you can read this in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 through 25. And if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, and scarf. This will conclude the Isupk security announcements.
Hey man, if we put lights over there, does that make it look like an altar or something? Nah, it's not. All right, with that, Amajim. Oh snap! Hey man, I had my keys on the whole time, brother. Y'all could have told me something. You know what I mean? Like I came from work. Men of Israel, I'm out Shabbat. Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat. Right? Yadu Matah. Now we're gonna start turn the page of sister for one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amajim Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Lathan by Hashem Yahweh Shah. Yadu Matah, class dismissed.